So good morning students and good day. Really today is a very auspicious moment that I would like to tell you something about Chinese language. Chinese Mandarin, you must have heard about that. Chinese Mandarin is a widely popular in the whole world. You know very well China is spread everywhere because of its product. Its product is very cheap and very nice also. So first thing is that if you learn Chinese language, this is called Chinese Mandarin, so definitely you could get better job in better organization. No doubt after completion of HSK1, HSK2, HSK right 3, HSK4, HSK5, HSK6, you will get better job. So question comes, what do you mean by HSK? HSK is called Chinese Proficiency Test, right? So after each level you have to take the test. And today I am going to tell you about HSK 1 level. Generally what happens that we generally ask the question, sir, is it possible that do we have the same alphabets like in English we have in Chinese also? No, my dear friend. Chinese is character-based language. Here we have to study about strokes. Just like we give the lining, like horizontal line, vertical line, right? Top to left, right to bottom, top to bottom, top. In this way we give different types of symbols. The symbolic language, this is called characters in China, and all the characters are called strokes that I will tell you. Right. So you would find the language written in, that's called Hanshi. Actually the language that is written symbolic language. Chinese language, Chinese Mandarin is called symbolic language, right? And it is called Hanshi, H-A-N-Z-I, that is called Hanshi. The same Chinese language that is taught in Japanese also, my dear friend. But in Japanese we have hiragana, katakana and kanji. The kanji that we have to study in Japanese language, that has come from China. That's called Hanji, Hanshi. Now today I am telling you about all these things, but before this one I would like to tell you one thing. Just like you could be asked question, if we don't have alphabets, how could we learn any language? Of course, we don't have alphabets here. But to pronounce that structure, that character, that strokes, we have designed, they have designed a special alphabet that is called Chinese phonetic alphabet, that is called Pinyin. P-I-N-Y-I-N, Pinyin. Right. Pinyin is more than alphabet. This is called, you could say, phonetic transcription, phonetic language. Just like in English we have phonetics. Phonetics means what? How do you pronounce the particular letters? How do you pronounce the particular structure, right? So Pinyin, with the help of Pinyin, we have to study all these things, right? So today I am going to tell you all these things. Let's start. So first thing I would like to tell you here. So today our objective is Chinese Mandarin, a revision of Chinese Pinyin alphabet. That's called initials. Whenever we talk about Chinese Pinyin alphabets, so we have all these things are divided into initials, medials and finals. Right? So today I will tell you about initials. Chinese alphabet is also known as Bo-Po-Mo-Po. 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 Right? So let's see. First I will tell you about this one, then I will tell you about Hanshi characters, and at last I will tell you how to count 1 to 10 in Chinese language, Chinese Mandarin. Oh, so used by, this is called initials. As I told you, my dear friend, this is used by Chinese labial. We have, whenever we talk about Chinese alphabets, we have labial, dental, affricates. So I will tell you one by one. First of all, today I'm telling you about labials. Labials is what? How to pronounce. If you are going to pronounce with the help of lips, by using two lips, that's called labial. Like bo, po, mo, o. Bo, po, mo, po. Right? So here, labial initials I'm telling you. This one you could say bo, po, mo, po. So bo, po, mo, po. This is called pinyin. And the structure you are seeing, this structure is called Hanshi, my dear friend. Right? This is called written because these are symbols. Here you could say all these called Hanshi, H-A-N-Z-I, Hanshi. I will teach today also Hanshi. So, see, next one, what do you mean by this one? This is called burger. You could say, your lips, whenever you say burger. So here you say this one, we are called strokes. First stroke, second stroke, third stroke, fourth stroke. So we are having 4 strokes right now. And by using 4 strokes, we have formed B. That's called B. We can't say like that B. So we say B. In this way we pronounce. So first is called, and by using this one, whenever we speak B, this is a combination of 2 lips. That's why it's called initials. And this one is called bilabial initials. Bo. After that you will see next one. This one is called po. Po. That's called po. Right. Po. Po. So here we are having 1 stroke, second stroke, third stroke, and fourth stroke. We are having 4 strokes right now because Chinese symbols are made up of strokes. So I will describe all these things because Hanshi is used to study about strokes and characters. So here, this is called po. Right now, here I have been teaching with the help of this called pinyin alphabet. Pinyin. That's why pinyin is considered as ABCD that in English we study. But its pronunciation is different, I will tell you. So we have to study exactly this one. But with the help of pinyin, we are learning this one, my dear friend. So I told you B and I told you P. Now third one I'm telling you over here, this one, Mo. Mo. So here how many strokes we are having? 1 stroke. Here we are having horizontal 1 stroke. And 2 vertical strokes we are having. So total 3 strokes are there. That is called mo. So whenever you have to write mo in Chinese, we have to write mo here. As I told you, bo, po, mo. And last May here I'm going to tell you about another one, fo. So here, whenever we need to write fo in Chinese, we write in this way. First stroke, second stroke, third stroke. I will tell you about the name of these strokes also. See what happens after some time I will tell you. Now next one I am going to tell you about Hanshi. Hanshi means Chinese writing characters are called Hanshi. As I told you what some characters like how to write po, bo, po, mo, po, pinyin one side over there and second side is structure symbols. I told you all these. This is called Hanshi, my dear. Hanshi. Hanshi, what is Hanshi exactly? Because Chinese writing characters. Whatever character you are writing, whatever symbol you are writing, that's called Hanshi, my dear friend. Right? Under the Hanshi, we study about all the characters of Chinese language. So let's see about all these. So strokes. Now you can see these in China we could find these types of written structures there. You won't find written English. English is not mentioned there. English pinyin we are taught so that we could read the structure, right? So here in this lesson we are going to study about strokes, right? As I told you, the basic components of Chinese writing. So strokes are the basic components of Chinese writing, my dear friend, right? Chinese writing characters are called Hanshi. And Chinese writing characters are called Hanshi. So you could be asked question, what is Hanshi? You could say Hanshi is the Chinese writing characters. What do you say? Chinese writing characters are called Hanshi.